Hey guys, it's Witty, and today I want to talk to you about the new micro game called DEMONSHIP. This game is created by Malev and published by Blacksite Studios. So this April, myself and a lot of other content creators are taking part in Other Games April, where we are spending the entire month highlighting our focus on other games, on smaller companies and indie creators. I think that indie creators are at the heart of innovation and creativity. I think that they are the backbone within this industry. So honestly, any excuse to show them extra love is a win in my book. Let's talk about gameplay. Basically, you wake up on a ship in the middle of the action. There are demons on your ship. Demon ship. So this game has 2 phases and 3 game stages. We'll get to the stages later. So we have the room phase, where you set up this fun terrain and you see if there's any demons in there with you. And the wits phase, where you have to use your wits to figure how the hell you're gonna get out of here. This is where the action takes place and where you use your pulse dice. You don't have health in DEMONSHIP, you have a pulse rate. This tracks the condition of your survivor, but it also ups the stakes. This is because you roll dice to generate actions for both the survivor and the demons based on your pulse. You start at 3, and if you take a point of damage, it goes up to 4 for your next roll. And you, the survivor, are kaput when that number of dice reaches 7. So the action is ramping up as things are progressing. Trying to keep your pulse rate low and reduce it if you can is gonna be key. You gotta fix your ship and get to the escape pod while dice rolls are also generating demons on board. 6-sided dice for everything. Clear. Simple. I love it. Gameplay is designed around whether or not you roll a 4 or above. This keeps it real simple. The rooms you want to find are on a 4, 5, or 6. You want to dodge? Roll a 4 or above. Knowing what you're trying to roll keeps the game moving fast. There's also a really cool mechanic called Number of the Beast. If you successfully dodge a demon by rolling a 6, you're gonna bank that 6 for later. And then once you get 3 of those, you're gonna unleash some really badass demonic power. We have 3 stages of trying to save our butts and get out of here alive. We've got the power stage because we're gonna have to restore power if we wanna get the heck out of here. Then the emergency stage. We've gotta get to our console and get our emergency protocols in order, including the self-destruct. Then the escape stage, getting into our escape pod and getting the f*** out of there, leaving that demon-infested ship to self-destruct in our rear view mirror. Lately, I have found myself really excited by solo games, really excited by this concept of something so small being able to spark so much imagination, creativity, and fun. It's really exciting to me that DEMONSHIP is a micro game in comparison to the wider war game industry. You know, traditionally war games are adversarial, they're based on historical armies. But in DEMONSHIP, this is just about your survival. This is you versus demons, as simple as that. This is a game that brings to mind Doom, brings to mind Alien. I love Alien. I also love Polly Pocket and Mighty Max, and the way that this game is self-contained just really hits that level of nostalgia for me. It only takes a couple of playthroughs to really get the hang of the game. It's reminiscent of a roguelite game. You get better by playing through it and, yeah, dying a lot, but, you know, failure is how we learn. So by learning strategy, you're getting better at the game, not by leveling up. And once you get the hang of it, it gets really easy to explain it to other people and get them on board with DEMONSHIP. On board. That was an accidental pun. This game is made with crafty and creative people in mind. You know, I love the official kit from Blacksite Studios. It makes it really accessible for anyone who wants to dive in and just get going on this game. And it's also aesthetic as hell. I think I'm going to paint mine, get it a little bit more Geiger-esque, just really lean into how much I love Alien. It's been really cool to see how other DEMONSHIP community members have been really inspired to customize so many different aspects of their DEMONSHIP experience, from their survivors to their demons to their ship. DEMONSHIP was designed to be accessible to non-gamers and to people who don't have any experience with miniature tabletop games. It draws elements from board games, miniature tabletop games, action-based puzzle games. I was fortunate enough to receive a demo from Malev of DEMONSHIP at Adepticon, and I am so excited to finally have a copy of my own. This game is super unique, and I would not be surprised at all if we were about to watch it spark its own genre. It's simple to learn, it's accessible, it's exciting. It has enough variables that every playthrough is different and it's cinematic in its own way, but there aren't so many variables that it becomes confusing or disjointed. Big thanks to Blacksite for sponsoring this video. You know OGA is all about other games, and Blacksite has so many other games. They have Lunar, they have Don't Look Back, they have Himetsu, they have Yavsiga, the list goes on and on. Please visit blacksitestudio.com and use code WittyGoblin for 10% off. And that's where you can pre-order DEMONSHIP. April 24th is the limited pre-order launch date. It will include the Demonship kit and the Demonship game box that will have the rules, tokens, and the minis for the game. The minis, can we talk about the minis for a second? Are you kidding me? I love that you can get really creative with it and you can use any mini you want to represent you or the demons, but these minis are so good. Like, look at this caked up gun face demon. Are you kidding me? I need that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and taking the time to learn about Demonship. It's definitely an embodiment of OGA. It's creative, it's exciting, it's inventive, and I can't wait to see what you do with it. I've got links to Blacksite Studios down below. I've got links to Malev's Patreon, everything that you could want to check out more about this game. I'm really excited for this pre-order launch. I'm so excited to see everybody getting their Demonship minis and painting those up. And as always, don't forget that you are currently making the world a better place just by being you. It's like your superpower. So keep doing that. Bye, guys.